What's up, Internet? I'm Polaris, and welcome to the Roleplay Relay. Today, we're doing something different, because I am in the wrong chair. I usually sit over there. But I am going to be your Dungeon Master for today's one-shot, which was a charity incentive that we did for Heroes Without Borders. I want to say, first of all, a huge thank you to everyone who was part of Heroes Without Borders, including lovely people at this table, and also the people who donated to reach this incentive, putting me in this spot right here. If you are here, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to pass it off to my left for some introductions.
Hello, I'm Lynn. I go by Lynn Unlimited online. I am a full-time variety streamer with a big focus on fantasy RPGs, D&D, and just neurodivergency, baby. I do a little bit of cosplay here and there, and yeah, I'm really excited to play today. I played a bunch of Stardew Valley, so it's really exciting. I'm a farmer. I prepared my whole life for this.
You're gonna be correcting me on stuff.
Like, actually?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Priya. I am a variety content creator. I've been a full-time streamer for the past 7 years, and I do a bunch of stuff, but TTRPG is one of them. I also do a lot of comedy, sapphic content, as well as just fitness stuff and some gaming stuff, all centered around good stories and good people and the joy of learning. So yeah, I'm so excited to be here.
Hi everyone, my name is Ellen, or Shalish on the internet. I will go by both. I am not a streamer, but I am happy to be here. I just know these people in real life, and so sometimes I tag along. And Stardew Valley is my depression game.
You are a professional actor.
What?
You're not, like, you make it seem like we, found you on the street.
They pulled me in. They won't let me leave the basement. This is terrible.
We're gonna make you one of our mods, actually. There's a room for you.
Technically.
Yeah.
We were supposed to film this a week ago, but you had a commercial, so, let's not pretend that you're not doing incredible things of your own right, Ellen. And finally, I'm Nerdy. Yeah, I haven't been on this side of the table in ever on this channel, so I'm not DMing. How fun is that? I am playing Dungeons and Dragons. It's been a minute. Most have been playing Daggerheart and Dirtbags lately, so I'm very excited to be here. Thank you, Clarus, for taking over.
Got you.
If you would like to follow me on the internet, I do all sorts of things. I DM on this channel. Apparently I play on this channel. That's a surprise. I also react to things in multiple places, sometimes by myself on Nerdy Daily, where I just started watching Mob Psycho 100. That show, very good. It's maybe one of my favorite animes ever. So go join me for that journey over there. This was made possible, in addendum to what Clara said, by the incredible sponsors of Heroes Without Borders. So we wanted to take one last time. They didn't sponsor tonight's stream, but we are still grateful for their support in our charity event last year. So to Elderwood Academy, Dispel Dice, and Many Worlds Tavern, thank you so much for making this possible. Clarus, I think we're all introduced.
I think so.
That rhymed. Let's play some D&D.
Let's freaking do it. All right, this is, I can't remember if I said this earlier, but this is a Dungeons & Dragons Stardew Valley mashup. Because that's what for some reason I decided.
We take the things that we love, and then we smush them together.
Exactly. And I was like, you know what? For my first time doing the dungeon mastering, I'm gonna make it weirdly hyper-specific, especially about a game that I haven't completed. So this is gonna go really well.
This is a game we have all played.
Everyone at the table.
All 5 of us know everything about Stardew Valley.
Yeah. We're gonna be testing that.
I'm gonna do great.
So is the test just written at the
Is
end?
it open book?
So Nerdy, who do you romance?
Leah. Every time.
That is
without fail.
All right. Everyone awakes bright and early at 6 a.m. exactly on the dot to the same rooster crowing in the exact same way that it has done for every single day that you have lived your lives in Stardew Valley. We're going to start with Cirrus as you begin your day.
Oh, I hate that fucking rooster. I was not made to wake up this early. You see as this lumbering giant figure trudges through, tired and blary, through her house that's way too small for her, and hunches down in the kitchen to make herself the biggest mug of coffee you've ever seen. This is a proper tankard. And what you see is this figure with red skin and horns. She is a tiefling, and she's always got some kind of flannel on. The sleeves are always torn off, ripped haphazardly, who knows how. And her beloved axe is just laying on the side of the kitchen counters, ready to go, because she doesn't like to spend too much time indoors.
Right, of course. Does Sears have one of the barrels in the house to like make the coffee, like and keep brewing it? One of those kegs.
Oh yeah. The entire basement is just for kegs.
The whole thing is just rows of coffee, and they're all ready to go in like 5 minutes, so you never run out.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
beautiful. I love that.
Do you think that coffee's made in kegs?
Oh, I have news for you. Nerdy's gonna have to stream Stardew Valley at some point.
What?
This is why I didn't want you to play before we did this, because I'm gonna have so much fun.
So many revelations.
Just think it's like cold brew.
Sure.
Just a lot of cold brew.
Just a fucking keg of cold brew.
Barrel
In
aged.
case you need coffee for 6 months.
With how fast I go through it.
No,
I mean,
they're all
you know,
full size.
You can carry it on top of your head, so
That's true. Whatever size that is.
That's
Yeah.
If it were socially
If it's
acceptable to
size.
drink from that, I would do that.
You got one of the mugs that literally looks like a barrel, but it's mug style with a handle.
Yes! Barrel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. Do you hang around in the house for a minute, or do you pop outside?
I pop outside.
I think that immediately you see on your stoop, just like whittling a small piece of wood, just kind of whistling to himself quietly. Cletus is already there, ready to harvest for the day. And he just kind of looks up at you and is like, "Hey, boss, what are we grabbing today?"
What you carving there?
"Oh, just whittling. I just make the stick smaller over time, and then I find a new stick and I whittle some more. I never really learned how to do all the shapes and things." That was...
Does that bring you joy?
It's really just something to do. You know,
Hey, I get it.
waiting for you to wake up, get to work.
We gotta tap some trees, getting ready for the fall. But today's a pretty light day.
Today is summer of year 2, day 7. So if, depending on what you have planted, there might be some stuff ready to harvest. I
Wait,
will
so-
leave that to you.
Jesus was crucified 2 years ago?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
Year
We're living
two,
in the
huh?
before times.
Wild.
Yeah, we...
The Bible hasn't been written yet.
Okay, subplot. I like that. And what does Cletus look like?
Cletus is he's just a normal guy. He is always in some kind of denim from head to toe. He doesn't seem to own any other fabrics. He is just a normal white dude in his like early 30s. Is fairly like, he has stubble but not a full beard, so clearly he like upkeeps his facial hair regularly. He's pretty clean. It's just weird because you guys don't know where he lives or like how he stays clean. It seems he just lives in the woods and comes out and helps out around the farm and for the harvest, and then he'll disappear in the winter and go do his own thing, come back next spring. And so he just is this kind of vagabond guy who seems to mosey on about life and is always here before you wake up somehow, just ready to get to work.
Like a computer program.
True
I
farmhand.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
As 6 a.m. hits, where do we find Vilvari?
It would kind of open on this very dark, cluttered little room, and it's kind of just the sound of so much porcelain falling. So much porcelain falling as she's kind of like scrambling to get ready and run downstairs. She lives above her little tea shop in a little one-bedroom apartment. She runs a little tea shop called V's Oddities.
Love it.
And yeah, as she runs downstairs to start opening the shop and pulling up the blinds, you would see just a very, very tiny little tiefling. Maybe like, I don't know. I imagine like 4 feet or less.
Great.
Just
God, we're the tiefling table.
Yeah.
tiefling table.
You got tall and small.
There's a theme song in there somewhere.
Very tiny tiefling, very, very pale lavender skin, big bushel of like white hair, and like a very, very like wizard kind of outfit, kind of a little witch vibe. You see she has these 2 little horns that kind of poke through her little witch hat. And she's got a bandolier of like tea making accoutrement around her waist. And yeah, I think she is getting the tea shop ready. She grabs a little basket and runs out the door because she needs to stop by Sirius's for some herbs for today's tea.
Fabulous. All right. We'll say that that your tea shop is actually very close by. It's just directly south near Marnie's. So you're able to pop up there. Real.
Spent a lot of time at Marnie's.
Yeah. Really.
That's the mayor.
So yeah. What color are your boxers by chance?
It's really hard to tell. Sometimes the mayor and I are there at the same time.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That checks out. Honestly, I could see that.
Yeah.
You rush over to the farm, and I would love for Ronnie to let us know what her 6 a.m. looks like.
Well, I think, Ronnie kind of groggily also comes to. She's kind of mid-30s, I would say, half-elf. She's starting to kind of like get that like kind of steely gray stripe there.
Hot. Love it.
Yeah. Just that really severe.
Yeah.
Gray coming in. But the rest of her hair is still a little bit darker. She's fairly tanned from being out. She likes to spend a lot of time at the beach. She likes to enjoy the weather. I think the first thing that Ronnie's going to do is saunter over to the TV, check the weather.
Great.
Check my luck for the day.
Yeah, absolutely. The weather for today is perfectly sunny, no rain, not a cloud in the sky.
Another beautiful day in the valley.
And unfortunately, the spirits today are very displeased.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, luck is not going to be on your side today in particular.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So, no bones day?
Yeah.
It's a no bones
It's a
day.
no
Right.
bones day.
Love a no bones day.
Yeah, exactly that.
She'll probably head out. I think she also lives on the farm right nearby, and kind of waves to Cletus and Cirrus. Is there coffee still?
Yeah.
Oh, always. I got you.
Hey, there's a whole
Appreciate
keg.
that. Several, actually. Have you been in the basement recently?
I don't go inside. I mostly stick to the porch.
That explains
Another barrel of coffee materializes from just behind me. I hand that over.
I don't know how y'all
Kind of
drink
lift
that
it
stuff.
over my head like I'm holding it, and then.
It somehow just works, and we don't question.
In just 3 massive gulps.
Yes, and it's you audibly hear them as well.
Yeah.
And suddenly you feel a little bit faster.
Yes.
I feel like if you drank a little bit slower, you might actually enjoy the flavor. Although, to be fair, I also find the flavor of coffee absolutely disgusting.
This is the only
So
way I can
perhaps
do
that's
it.
why you drink it so fast.
Yeah.
It's the way I'm programmed to enjoy it.
So, weird way of phrasing that, but all right. Look, we all do our things our way.
As you guys are hanging out outside Valvara, you make it to the farm and you see your friends and neighbors hanging
Oh,
out.
hey.
Oh, hi. I think I like run up and I'm like, I'm sorry, did I hear you don't like coffee?
And I know I've never found the flavor to be appetizing in any way.
Could I offer you just the most delicious green tea I brewed up the other week?
Absolutely.
And I think you see this little like teapot dislodge itself from my hat. She is an artificer, so she has a homunculus. So my little teapot comes out and starts, it's a little guy, starts making you some tea.
Incredible.
And I kind of just pass it over to you and go, oh my goodness, you have to try this.
He takes it and is in awe of it a little bit, but he looks at you and he's like, how's your neck? I don't mean to be weird. I just, it seems like carrying a full teapot on the side of your head would cause problems. for your, spine and whatnot.
That's why there's a doctor in town.
Yeah, I make regular checkups at the doctor's office. But
You know what? You should keep doing that. I think that's a good choice.
I start running to grab little tea leaves, and you see my spine is just so funny. You see I kind of run a little sideways.
You singularly keep Harvey at working 7 days a week.
She's got the scoliosis.
Yeah. What is everybody's passive perception? D&D.
Oh, Susie
10.
Campbell. Strong 10.
Wow.
Here as well.
I am a ranger. I'm a hunter ranger. How do I only have a 10?
12.
How do you have any wisdom?
Then only Vilvari
Never
notices out of the corner of your eye, you see this shadow in the bush as it rustles right to the entrance of the farm, and then it scurries away and disappears. And suddenly, the mailbox icon lights up. And you know that there is mail in the mailbox.
So we're talking about tea, and then just the flag pops up.
Yes.
Okay, is this normal? How weirded out is Cletus by all of this shit?
That's not the most abnormal thing in the world.
Great, because a woman just gave me tea from her hat.
Yeah, I mean,
And then the mailbox lit up on its own. The tea's great, by the way.
Oh, pretty sure.
Sorry, the tea's great, by the way.
Oh, is your farm haunted? Because I think a ghost just left you mail.
Not that I know of. What'd you see?
Shadows. But forget that, you have mail. But don't worry about
Are you
that.
alright?
It's probably fine.
How many teacups did you break this morning?
12.
12?
I had 5 less than yesterday.
What is your teacup budget?
What is the long-term enterprise of your store if you're breaking 12 teacups a day?
You break even.
Yeah, no.
How many teacups are you selling?
Okay, the mending spell is really helpful when it comes to that kind of stuff.
I don't know nothing about no magic.
That makes me feel better about the ones I broke up. And you see as Sirius just tries to hip check Milbari, but because she's so much shorter, it just completely knocks you in the shoulders and sends you tumbling a couple feet.
She's also so top heavy because she has a tea kettle on her head somehow.
Just terrible dexterity.
Sorry. Way lighter.
You nearly killed this poor woman.
Can you roll a strength check for me?
Oh
please?
god. My strength's 21.
We're level 6. What did you do?
Yeah. Damn.
I have a hill giant build.
Oh, okay.
God.
Okay.
All right, so that's a 17.
Okay. Roll a d4 for me, please.
Which one is the 4? Is it you?
If you roll a 1, you die.
Yeah, this goes 4.
Damn, what a start.
It's a 2.
You take 2 points of damage.
You made her roll her own damage?
Of course it did.
That's so dark.
It's more fun that way. I'm not attacking.
It's
That was-
how well she can catch herself.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, I eat shit. I'm in the gravel, My little teapot helps me out.
You good? You alright?
I don't have any bandages on me. Shit, I'll make it up to you. I'll help with the shop this weekend.
Okay. Cool. That would be great. And you just see the lightest little tiefling, just the darkest hue of red across the cheeks. I'm just also the height difference there is insane.
Oh, sorry.
Full lean down.
It's full just
It's not going to help with scoliosis at all.
no,
But it'll be
for
worth
sure.
it.
And you definitely barely fit in the tea shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's normally nice outside most days.
Yeah.
I start doing the math of just writing off a bunch more mugs.
I'm concerned about your finances, if I'm being completely honest, but...
Listen, that's a great thing about farming. You can always grow more money.
I don't think you understand where money comes from.
It arrives every night after I put something into the shipping box.
Ronnie, don't you farm rocks?
Yeah. There's good money in rocks.
I don't think that's
How do
called
you grow?
farming. I think that's just called mining.
How do you grow rocks?
I don't think. Yeah.
I mine it, you know,
Yeah.
and then I'll leave,
Yeah.
and then the rocks will come back.
So they got to come from somewhere, right?
Yeah.
If they're not growing, then how?
They're growing.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Honestly, that logic checks out.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm that smart, but I'm fairly convinced that is not how rocks
It's
work.
like how every spring, even though the field is perfectly clear, spring day one, rocks and wood just shows up on your farm. So they have to grow. They have to come from somewhere. Yeah, makes
What,
sense.
you think they fall out of the sky?
Yeah.
They're attached to the ground.
Yeah. Actually, rocks do frequently fall from the sky. That is, yeah, it's called a meteor shower.
No, I think that's meat.
Nope. No, I mean, maybe. They might be made of meat, but they do fall from the sky. I've seen it. I have.
So the mailbox icon is currently on.
Yeah, sorry, your farm is haunted and there is mail.
I think that's just the way things work here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have played Stardew Valley.
I go check the mail.
Fabulous. All
Cletus
right.
is with, like, just under his breath, been like, we just got a letter. We just got a letter.
Wrong crossover. The letter is written in a very jagged hand. Like this person does not communicate well or write things down very often. And it says, "Meet me in the same place you found me the first time, 10:30 p.m."
Do I recognize the writing?
No, it doesn't look like any writing from any secret notes that you've gotten before.
If we pass it around, does
Are you gonna
anybody
show this
have
to
any?
us?
Yeah, there are only 2 people in this town. You guys recognize this writing?
As a ranger, I am particularly adept at nothing related to this. However, I do have +6 sleight of hand, and I am proficient. Is there a world in which I could, using my knowledge of sleight of hand, deduce something about the writing?
Roll. Yeah, give me a roll. Why not?
Great.
Why not?
That is a 15 + 6, so I got a 21.
Great, fabulous. It looks like it was written by someone who has never written anything down in their life before, who is not used to writing, was not taught how to write. They went through a lot of. It is not a doctor's note. It does look like they painstakingly were not able to write quickly. They had to really work to copy down what they wanted to say. The ink is very heavy. The lines are jagged. It is legible, but it is not well done.
Well, looking at this here, I gotta tell you, this person's less educated than I am. So, I don't know who in your town is maybe illiterate or on the verge of and would need assistance in copying down some words. Anyone match that description?
The children?
I mean, children are sometimes less educated than myself, so that makes sense.
Yeah, but I mean they have Miss Penny, to teach them. They're in school every day.
Yeah,
Also, they're
Miss
probably
Penny.
in school today. No, today if it's day 7, it's a Sunday.
That's yes. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
It might be the kids. They're off.
Wait, do the
Summer day 7 is always a Sunday.
what?
Every year.
Isn't that fantastic? That makes way more sense than the system where I'm coming from. You never know what day of the week it is based on the number. It's different every month for some reason.
It makes much more sense this way. It's
You know what? It actually does. It
stays
actually does.
consistent.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lazy Sunday, and the kids are not in school, right? So we could go find a child and ask if they sent you a letter through a ghost.
I mean, it's still pretty early, right?
Sure.
They might.
Yeah, it's probably at this point about 6:40. in the
Ooh.
morning. You know, time always seems to move very, very quickly when you're having fun. And so if there's anything that you want to do on the farm before you go, you probably know that you've seen the kids wandering around and playing in about an hour or two.
Do we have any crops in the ground? Do we need to do some upkeep?
I was going to say, it is day 7, so if there is, depending on what you planted, there very well might be things, there might be some stuff in the greenhouse.
Probably some strawberries.
Oh yeah. We got some blueberries going as well.
Some blueberries going?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, all right. How about you handle the strawberries? I'll go handle the blueberries.
Oh, sounds good.
Fantastic.
Melons? Do we have a super melon yet?
Melons, I believe, take 12 days.
12 days.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yes.
So melons are like a little over halfway baked. Unless, I don't even think if you used the like super grow that they would be done yet. So
We gotta have some delayed gratification on the melons. I hear.
yeah, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. But it'll be worth it when they do arrive.
Especially when they become super melons.
We'll just do a sequel to this one shot.
Please.
Just for the super melon.
And it's just us sitting here eating a giant melon on
Oh
camera.
my god. That's a mukbang video.
You don't understand this. The super melon is so big that you can be inside the melon.
Oh my god. Stardew, D&D, James and the Giant Peach.
Honestly, I can
Oh my
see
god,
it.
I want to play the singing cricket.
So you each get some chores done. Lynn, your character, was there anything that that they are coming to the farm specifically to do, or is this kind of just most of their routine? I think you said that there were some things you wanted to pick up.
I think some stuff is ready for you in the greenhouse.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. And I take my little basket and I run. Mostly out of nerves, but also to start the day.
See as Sirius just stares off fondly.
What?
They want to kiss each other.
Oh,
On the
that's
mouth.
kiss. Oh yeah.
What?
For sure,
What?
for sure.
What?
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh no, she said that you
No,
two
I didn't say
want to
anything. I
kiss
saw
each other
nothing.
on
I
the
didn't
mouth.
say anything.
Just la la
Yeah,
la
I think
la.
Cletus said that.
Nope. You went like this with your hands, and I was
No.
confused, and so you actually took the time to explain to me exactly what it was that this meant.
Well, no, see, you did that to me, and I was trying to copy it because I didn't know what it meant.
Where would you get such an idea? I don't know why you would say that. And you see as Sirius just starts to like pace and grab their axe and like march just very robotically to like head down and shoulders unmoving towards the trees.
Just
to-
NPC walk.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? I did not think that you were correct at first. Right? I don't pay a lot of attention to people's emotions and things. But that woman just took a battle axe to pick strawberries. And so I'm beginning to think that you flustered her in a way.
Yeah, it's weird to see the back of her neck blush.
Oh, yeah. Nope, she's red. That's a tiefling thing. Yeah, that's just the color of her skin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I.
No, that's all right. No, I was
I
with
can
you
still
for a
hear
second.
you, you know.
Ronnie's not very observant. Passive perception of 10.
We've known each other for years.
We're making fun of you because we want you to get with the cute tea lady.
Shut up!
You guys like each other so much.
What?
Don't worry
Don't
about
worry
it.
about it.
Da, 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 da.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do on the farm?
I picked the hell out of some blueberries.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
you do.
I'll take over watering duties as well.
Right.
What level of watering? Do I go through? Is 1 square at a time? Am I going 3 squares?
Oh
Is
no,
5 square?
you have a gold watering can.
Ooh,
Yeah,
very
yeah,
good.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
very good.
Yeah, we're not at full iridium yet, but like you have taken the time to upgrade your tools.
Yeah, I've been putting that work in.
Yeah, and you even have a few sprinklers running as well
okay,
because
okay.
of the obvious time save
Yes.
that it is.
And also how they sometimes disappear in the mailbox.
yeah,
Well, the first one does.
and then you
now
have to figure
I'm
out how to build
concerned
one.
that this farm is. You're getting sprinklers out of nowhere.
If it's haunted, then what are we gonna do about it? You know.
Well,
At least the ghosts
I
are
come
friendly.
to this town to help out every year, and I might I might find another town. If I'm working on a haunted farmstead every year, that I don't know, that bodes well for my futures.
Well,
He's never been in the caves, apparently.
yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me tell you, there is No mysteries like the mysteries here. We got to get you here full time, kid.
Okay, that's not gonna win me over immediately, but we'll see how the season ends.
Do you keep the berries? Do you turn them into seeds, or do you put them in the shipping box?
Well, I walk over to my boss and I go, "Hey, boss, I got all these blueberries here. Where am I putting them?"
Are they silver or gold? Or just normal?
They are blueberries.
This is everything that I wanted.
What kind of fucking question?
Can you please roll for me first a d20?
That's a natural 20.
Let's go. Woo!
This dice,
Damn.
okay. This dice from Short Sword, it has the Death Star in it. It's very cool. I've rolled like 6 natural 20s in the last 3 sessions of Daggerheart, and then my first roll with it here is a 20. This thing's
Wow.
magic, and I'm never giving it up.
Damn, yeah.
I love nat 20 on. Is it blueberries?
So,
I only roll them when they're not necessary.
you, with that natural 20, you walked away from the berry patch with 60 blueberries. All right.
Whoa,
The-
good
and,
harvest day.
A good.
Is it? They're blueberries. It's like half a bush. I worked for like 6 minutes. What do you mean?
You don't have 6 minutes. It's only in increments of 10.
Yeah.
I'm picking 6 blueberries a minute? What the fuck am I doing?
Also,
I am terrible at my job.
the counting game would be wild, just like 40, 49, 50, 51, 52.
It would be so fast. And I'm going to say that it is the best harvest you've ever had. 2/3 of them are gold. And then
Sure.
the rest of the other third is split between normal and silver.
This is the first time where I've ever played D&D and felt like I sat down at a game that I didn't read the rules for at all.
Yeah.
I don't know, 2/3 of them are gold, 1/3 of them is silver. I'm a little worried about the blueberry plant because there's only 60 blueberries on the entire thing, but
Oh no, that was like 10, 15 blueberry plants.
oh, so we're these are I understand now. So we're planting fruit Japanese style, where we're trimming anything that is not a pristine blueberry off the vine, so that the best blueberry. And so these blueberries are like big and thick.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're juicy.
We're gonna sell this for like 6 blueberries for $10. I understand
Yeah.
now.
All right.
40 gold blueberries. All right, hear
Sick.
me out. 20 silver. Best I've ever done.
Let's get the gold ones ready for the wine. Leave them in those barrels over there.
Okay.
This is my new favorite.
This is better than I could have imagined.
Yeah. You know all that wine that you make from blueberries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fruit that is so commonly associated with wine. What am I doing with the rest of them?
Just sell them.
Yeah. Straight into the box.
I imagine Ronnie is just watching, like just
I'm sorry.
standing there watching.
Yep. I've done my stuff. I'm watching this go down.
Sure
Right.
thing, boss. Who am I selling them to?
The box.
Great.
I think
I find
they're-
the box.
It's pretty obvious. It is like a few paces away from the mailbox,
I find the box.
and it is actually beside the bush that you noticed shook with the shadow, and then
So as I walk over to this
As
box,
they ran.
can you paint me a picture? What does this box look like?
it looks like a giant crate that you might find on a ship that is about waist high and twice as wide.
It looks pretty creaky too, I'd say.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
And as I open
It
it,
makes the same noise every time you open it.
what do I see as I look inside?
Nothing. It is empty.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess someone came and picked up yesterday's delivery, so I will carefully put the blueberries in the corner of the box where they're safe and secure.
Great. Love that.
Yeah. Put a little clamshell compostable thing around the blueberries so that whatever we put in there later doesn't crunch them.
Oh, are you taking the clamshells out of your inventory?
Yeah, I have compostable clamshells in my inventory for the fruit that I know I'm going to be putting in the box.
Did
Great.
you scavenge them at the beach?
Nope, bought them from someone in town, I think, probably. Yeah, I went to,
They have clamshells.
there's a
at the beach.
store, right? No, not a clamshell container.
Oh, okay.
Like a compostable, not a literal clamshell.
I was like, yeah, that's an item in the game.
No, like a compostable like berry thing that you get like your food in at a
little
farmer's market.
carton.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
some
yeah.
kind.
okay.
Interesting,
Yeah.
interesting. Okay.
Well, I'm assuming we're putting other shit in this box, and so we gotta like. I'm not just gonna throw blueberries into a box.
Oh, you can just throw them in there.
Yeah. Just drop them in.
Yeah.
I'm not making a smoothie. I'm trying to sell. I want them to look pristine when the customer gets them.
They'll pay for them the same whether they're squished or round.
Pierre will never know.
Pierre's not picky.
Who the fuck is Pierre? You got the French here? Goddamn.
Damn French.
With all that having happened, did you end up harvesting any strawberries, or were you too flustered?
Yeah, I chop it with my axe.
Great. Okay.
Yeah.
The strawberry plant disappears and melts into the ground.
Shit.
Hey, boss. I feel like we need to talk about your unresolved sexual tensions. Normally, I would never bring this up to someone I work for in my life, but you just attacked your own profit plan.
That's how you're supposed to harvest it.
That actually does happen sometimes.
I think at this point I'm gonna run over just naive to what's going on with my
accident.
basket full of stuff and just be like, I got everything. What are you guys?
Hey,
What did you do to the strawberries?
Good harvest?
Great. Yeah, great. No, they're gonna be delicious teas this week.
what? I dropped something.
Oh.
My axe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were looking for the ghost, and we thought that there was a ghost, and they dropped their axe because of a ghost.
Yeah.
You saw the ghost too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there was definitely a ghost.
Here, come over here. I think it's over here. I'm gonna scuttle over to the bush, just completely naive. I don't know what's going on.
To the bush where you, beside the shipping cart?
Yeah, that I saw the shadow at. I would like to take a look at it.
Great. Roll for investigation.
Cletus is just gonna get down and like try and pick up whatever strawberries he can.
I want.
You just see a series whispers.
I mean, I kind of put you in that situation, so I got you.
It's a 12.
Okay. So there isn't much about the bush that you see that is out of the ordinary, except for a small, like hollowed out spot at the back where it looks like somebody kind of like moved pieces aside and was in the bush at some point. There's some breakage and some things that seem a little off,
Okay.
unnatural.
I think I'm small enough that I'm investigating the bush, but I'm so tiny you can't see me behind it.
The bush is just shaking.
Bush is just shaking. There's kind of just like a teapot and a teacup floating in and out of it. I think someone was in your bush.
What did you just say?
I think there might have been a ghost or a person hiding in this bush. They might have brought the letter early. I don't know about your life.
It is my one mission in life to make this happen.
Is Ronnie doing anything? She's just still watching all of it. Love it. Okay.
Yeah. Ghosts. Would I have seen something like that in the mines? In the year or two that we've been here?
There are ghosts in the mines. There are shadows in the mines.
Mm-hmm.
There are a plethora of monsters. There's slimes. There's bugs.
Would I be aware at this point of a little guy in the sewers?
You've definitely been to the sewers before. You know who Crobus is.
Okay. Was the little ghost guy when you saw him? Cause I saw him too, but just making sure that it was the same guy.
Okay.
Was he kind of shaped? Was he like a shaped little guy?
Just shaped.
Did he have corporeal form?
Was he just shaped?
So it's kind of a shadow, so I guess the lack there of shape.
Did you get a look at like...
Shadows still have shape.
Was there like a twinkle in his eye?
Did you see a sort of like jagged line in the upper third sipped on by.
Cletus has missed all this and walks over. How many strawberries did I get?
Oh, from trying to salvage
Yeah.
the plant? Roll a d20 for me.
That is a. Do I add anything to this?
No.
That's a 5.
You found one strawberry left, and it had no stars.
Hey boss.
Just sell it.
All right, and I'm gonna put it in its own little clamshell by itself.
Great. As you
Put it in the crate.
as you put the strawberry in there, the blueberries disappear.
Boss, what the fuck is happening? What? So the blueberries are gone. Did someone? Oh. I only picked up one strawberry. I was not over at that plant for very long. Did someone come by and pick up the blueberries? Because I just put them in here.
Well, when you opened up the thing, you saw the blueberries there, and then the moment you let go of the strawberries, the blueberries disappeared.
But the strawberry's still there?
Yeah, strawberry is still there. The one strawberry.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just that's just how it works. It's efficient.
Yeah.
It seems so.
It's the valley.
You guys have like pneumatic tubes or something running through this town. Is that how this? Okay.
Would you like a relaxing chamomile tea? You seem stressed.
I am not. You know what? Oddly, I'm not stressed at all. I am concerned, and I don't think the chamomile tea will fix that.
The teapot pours the liquid back from the tea comes back into the teapot, and I
That
just
is
kind
bizarre.
of look sad.
You know what? I will. If it will make you feel better, I will drink the tea.
It like rushes over
The
to
green
you.
tea
It's
was
like
fantastic.
chills.
So.
And I'm just like, yay!
Fantastic.
Do I know if the shadow had a squiggly,
You get a squid like a jaggedy.
like a jaggy?
I'm going to say with a 12 passive perception, you did not. You saw a shadowy figure move, and that's all that you were able to see before it disappeared.
So it was just a shadow. Frankly, it could have been any of our shadows. Maybe, I don't. I'm not sure.
Wait, do you think our shadows are haunting us?
Maybe.
Next idea.
Have you been spending too much time in the mines again?
No. I'm
You feeling okay?
fine.
You okay? You get enough sleep?
Yeah.
How's your energy? Do you need more coffee?
I mean, I'm not gonna turn the coffee down.
And pulls out another.
The chamomile tea slowly floats over.
I double fist.
glug, glug, glug.
Notoriously decaffeinated chamomile tea.
Yeah, to relax.
Yeah.
Everyone's stressed out about
One-
shadows haunting us.
One picks you up, one brings you down.
Yeah, and you're at a nice level mood.
Yeah.
I've not been to these mines y'all keep talking about, but it sounds like.
Those spirits are not in our favor today. We should not go.
All right. Is that like an astrology thing?
The spirits are not in our favor.
Sure thing.
The TV tells us all.
This is why I don't have one of those newfangled contraptions. I find when you just read, that's plenty for me.
Or
I just
did
need a
you
good book.
Have you been to the library?
I have been to the library, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I picked up a book there.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was a little bit too much for me. I returned it, and I'm looking for something a little bit easier. You know,
Well, you can probably find some letters in there.
like historical letters, like documents.
Sure.
Okay. That's not. I wanted more something of the fictional variety.
Oh.
Something to take my mind away from this place. But I could go read other people's letters in the library.
You do know that with the latest update, there is now a bookseller in town that was not there previously.
Well, maybe once I get paid for some of the that strawberry, I'll go find me that bookseller, find a nice little novel to read.
We'll get our profits tomorrow morning. Or as we go to sleep.
That is incredibly
Yeah.
fast. That is, you are right. This town is efficient.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It is now about 8 o'clock, 8:30-ish.
Oh
and
shit,
so,
we're late. Should we go find those kids? And by we, I mean y'all, because
So
I don't think I should be around
Yeah,
children.
you know that there are probably now other
Wait,
people who
what?
are also awake and moving around the town.
I'm not from the town. I feel like the lone man in town who's not from here and is a vagrant who comes into town once a year, suddenly happening upon some children by himself is just not a situation that ends well for the man about town. You know what I mean?
I appreciate your self-awareness.
Well, I've been kicked out of a few places before, so.
Damn, must be hard.
What did you get kicked out for?
Well, public drunkenness mostly. vagrancy. Some places have real strict laws about where you're allowed to sleep.
None of those here.
Yeah,
Just ask
so
Linus.
well, that's why I come here every spring. That's why I'm always here. It's a nice town when
So you
it's
can
warm.
sleep wherever.
Yeah.
Let's go check out the town. See if the kids are there.
Do you head out of the east exit or the south one?
I think by the south, so I can tease you about Marnie.
Great.
Sure thing.
Great. So you exit the farm to the south, and you walk past Marnie's house with all her
You
farm
sure
animals
walk by here
outside.
a lot, huh?
Walk by what? Your Lotta?
I said you sure walk by here a lot.
Oh my god.
You're like another character.
I was like, who the fuck is your Lotta? Yeah, you know.
She's
I have been past Marnie's on occasion, yes. It is there are only 2 exits from your farm.
we don't have any animals. I don't. Oh, just saying.
There are 2 exits from your farm, and
Maybe
so
there was
I have
another
taken
animal in our barn that night.
both of them. Does Marnie have a barn?
Yes, right beside the house is a small pasture where you can see a variety of animals. There are ducks, there are bunnies, cows, sheep, pigs, all manner of farm animals.
You know, sometimes when a day of work's done, you don't keep animals on your farm. Sometimes it is nice to go and visit the livestock and be around the creatures who I am smarter than. It doesn't happen often amongst people. So occasionally, just a little time with a cow. It's good for the soul.
Yeah.
Question.
And then you
When
can
the-
hit the hay after, huh?
When the sun goes down?
You know, for someone who got so physically uncomfortable with the idea of relations with the local tea seller,
Hey,
you make
this
a lot of
This
jokes.
is a one-way
Is there another tea seller?
Nope, there's just you, darling.
Suddenly, you see Sirius taps into the coffee feet and just walks faster. Starts
Very
to-
speedy, very speedy.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
speedy.
Absolutely, yeah.
I start thinking I have tea competition in town.
Well, there's
Maybe
new-
not yet, but soon.
You pass by Leah's, and you head up to the town from the southern pathway, past a few houses, and are you looking in particular for the children? Or are we looking for a specific location or other person?
We can probably poke our head in or like knock on the door. Try to see if the kids are home.
Oh, I think the first question is, so here's the thing, Sirius. Is there a particular child that you met in a memorable way? Because they did say where you first met them. Can you think of any child in this town that you met in a specific location that would be of note enough that they would write a note about it?
Wait, hear me out. If they're meeting you at 10 p.m., it's not a child.
Well, I mean,
No, they have strict bedtimes.
are we trying to imply that there's nobody in town? No child who ever breaks curfew?
Do you know anyone in town who's like out and about at that hour?
I mean, around 10:30.
I know we're night owls, but I can't think of anyone else.
I mean, Pam might still be at the bar at that point, or maybe Shane.
Shane could get mistaken for a ghost.
Yeah.
Oh,
We are not looking for. Are we looking for a ghost, or are we looking for someone who wrote the note? I don't think who delivered the mail is the mystery at this present time, is it?
But I mean, the ghost could have delivered the mail after writing it. It would make sense. They had a hard time writing. So if it's a ghost,
Absolutely fair. Is there a ghost that you met in a particularly memorable way, whereas you would remember it at a later date?
There is a little guy in the sewers. He's just a little guy. Don't worry. But he's
Uh-huh.
you can stick your hand through him.
but he's like a friendly little guy.
He's a friendly little guy that you can stick your hand through.
So okay.
He's little to all of us as well.
Okay, so is he little in the way that like she's little, or is he little in like a way that she would say he's little?
He's little in the way that she would say that he's little.
Okay, so
You're gonna love him.
there is the ghost of a halfling or a gnome or a dwarf or something that lives in the sewers
I don't know if
We
he's
don't
a
know.
ghost.
that you put your hand into.
He's not corporeal.
Did you meet him in a particularly memorable way, and would
Oh,
he
yeah.
send you a
Yeah.
letter?
Maybe.
Well,
One
then let's
night.
go. I guess we're gonna go talk to him.
But it's not 10:30. If he's not expecting that.
Well, then I'm gonna go get me a hot chocolate, and I will meet you all in 14 hours. Cletus just walks away.
Oh, and check out the library while you're out there.
He actually meant that he's gonna go get hard liquor, and he's in a bar somewhere, just like, I have had the weirdest. I was hired to
So
harvest corn.
do you head to the saloon?
Sure.
Great. I believe the saloon opens at 11 a.m. So you're shit out of luck. You're gonna have to wait.
Just that offhand going into your mind palace and
I was
rummaging
like,
through the files.
That might be right. It might be wrong.
Cletus pulls sits on the front steps of the saloon, pulls a flask out, takes a swig of whiskey, and starts fiddling again.
Beautiful, beautiful. So you guys are all you are still able to see Cletus because he's not that far away from you. What are the rest of you doing?
Is there anyone around the town right now?
Well, I believe that Alex is walking to go work at the ice cream stall. And you also glance at Mayor Lewis walking around the town as well.
I sprint over full speed to Mayor Lewis and I kind of bump into his leg. Mayor?
Hi.
Mayor,
Yes.
how are you today?
Well, I am fantastic. Thank you for asking. How is the tea shop coming along?
I take his hand in my hand and I go, there are shadows.
Oh, yeah, you've been in the mines. The shadow brutes, can be a little dicey, but if you check the community board, sometimes there's quests to go slay those guys.
There's shadows in the bushes, Mayor Lewis. Have you seen shadows in the bushes? There's shadows in the bushes and they're delivering mail.
You know, that's interesting. I have not seen any shadows in the bushes. I think I saw Linus in the bushes one time.
Oh.
And I think that I also met Marnie in the bushes. Anyways, no shadows in the bushes.
That goes over my head. I leave the conversation, sprint back to them and go, Linus is in the bushes. But also, maybe Marnie? I don't know why though.
Is the mayor fucking Linus and Marnie separately outdoors in the middle of town?
He is now.
Cletus is like, I thought I was up to some weird shit in this town.
No, the rest of you, not Cletus, would know that Linus lives in the bushes and in the wilderness around town.
My kind of people.
I thought you might be friends.
We've never met.
Different bushes.
Yeah. Doing a different part of town.
Well, I mean, I think I have seen Linus in the bushes.
No, that checks out.
Everyone is meeting in the bushes. You're seeing Linus in the bushes. The mayor is seeing Marnie in the bushes. Hedge trimming? I don't know.
Well, I guess the bushes just need looking after.
Yeah.
Everyone, please take care of your bush.
Very important. Very important. Life lessons. So, Sirius has heard the word bush come out of your mouth way too much and is just gonna march to the community board for something to do, some kind of task.
Great. Is it the large community board or the notice on piers?
I'm gonna look at both.
Great. So first up on the way would be the large community board. And Robin has posted a notice looking for 100 hardwood.
Oh, I got a lot of hardwood. Yeah, I can do that.
Right.
I got that.
Or
I got a lot of hardwood.
I got so much hardwood.
what's his face? I think it's is it Elliot who posts the thing to pick up the trash on the beach? Or fish the trash out of the beach? Yeah.
Yeah, Elliot.
Yeah, I think that sounds like an Elliot thing. So you have two options. Robin needs 100 hardwood, or Elliot is looking for someone to fish trash out of the ocean.
Hey, don't you do a lot of fishing?
I could do some fishing.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's a beautiful day. not going in the mines. The spirits are not with me.
No, this is a surface kind of day for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just
I'm glad
enjoy
I'm
the
glad,
sun.
I'm glad you got a cycle going. I know the past couple of months have been a little weird, but
Oh, it's the winter. There's not much to do, but
the winter's hard.
winter's hard.
Yeah.
But good farming to be done. And look at the no, now.
No,
Good
yeah,
farming to be
yeah.
done now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I'm gonna I just sort of like grab that notice off and I walk towards the beach.
I'm gonna take the call of hardwood.
Oh, that notice disappears. Once you took one, the one notice off of the board, the hardwood notice just disappears.
Oh.
Just melts away. Yeah,
fuck.
vanishes.
Is the porch of the bar close enough for Cletus to have seen this happen?
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah.
Takes
It's like a few steps away.
a long swig out of his flask. It's 8 o'clock in the morning and he has had like 3 shots worth of whiskey.
Hey, day drinking only makes it worse.
Makes what worse, boss? There's so much weird supernatural shit that's happened in an hour and 40 minutes.
Just let it in. It's
Yeah.
just the whimsy.
Here's the thing. Just don't think about it.
I just don't want a ghost up in my bush.
Just none of us think about it, and that's how we get through.
Do you also then head to Pierre's notice board? Great.
Yes, absolutely.
The notice there is from Willie, looking for someone to catch 4 pufferfish.
What?
See, I feel like I'm saying totally normal things.
See, I could have helped out with a hardwood, but I can't help Willie.
It's a good reward on there.
Good reward.
Yeah, it's a good reward. But it would take you also down to the ocean because you know that's where you would catch pufferfish in summer.
Hey, and I turn to you and hip check much lighter this time.
I still almost pull over.
I got stuff doing. I'm so sorry.
It's the scoliosis and the top heaviness. Like, there's so many factors. The balance is way off.
How have you not run off yet? Do you fish much?
No.
Shit, 'cause neither do I.
Both of you do know how to fish.
Okay, but
Everyone is born with the same skill set in Stardew Valley.
What is this fucking video game?
Yeah, everyone starts at like level 1 at all skills.
That's the wildest shit you've ever said about anything.
hear me out. Does anyone have any puffer fish just like left over from last year in their backpacks? Maybe just like at the bottom of the backpack that you forgot about, or in one of those boxes that are not refrigerated.
Hey, I always keep the fish in the refrigerator because I feel weird about it.
You can just keep them in a wooden box outside.
I rolled a 14. Do I have last year's pufferfish with me?
Were you here last year?
I was here last year.
fishing? Okay.
I'm here spring, summer every year, and then I leave in the fall.
I'll say with a 14, you have 1 pufferfish, yeah.
I walk over, I hear you guys talking about this, and I pull out of my backpack the most decayed, moss and lichen covered corpse of a pufferfish. Perfect. Well, I think I knew there was a smell in my backpack for some reason. I think this is from last year. So if you need something, here you go.
I think Willie will accept this.
Yeah. It's pretty.
Yeah?
Well, all right then,
Have
yeah.
the highest of standards.
No.
Great. Happy
I'm for sure
me.
gonna ask you to carry this though, because there is a scent.
Oh no! Once I've passed it off, I'm not taking it back. That's a gift from me to you, my dear.
Oh, that's okay. Maybe the herbs will help cover up the smell, and I just kind of lay tea leaves all over it and just like give it to the
I
homunculus.
pull out a little wooden like clothespin and I just like pitch it on your nose.
Thank you.
Perfect. We'll say that you got that from the Hat Maker Mouse. Yeah, they sell nose clothespins
Incredible.
as well as hats.
Incredible.
So there's some fish that we could get, but I also heard something about Linus in the bushes. I don't know if you know him or not.
Linus? No.
No?
My name's Cletus. Is Linus a different person? Right.
Then you?
We both have an us in our name, and we both live in the woods. So I didn't know if you were just talking about me and maybe didn't know my name.
Oh, do you also wear a yellow toga?
Nope.
All right, different people then.
Got it.
So, I'm sorry. There's a man is he a flasher? Why is he in a toga in the woods?
Probably comfort.
It's comfort.
Is that a comfortable attire to live in the woods in?
I have never lived in the woods, so
Fair.
yeah.
That's fair.
Could be warm in the winter.
I
and
suppose it
cold.
We could go
It would be
ask
very
him.
cold in the winter.
We could ask him.
I feel like it wasn't Linus that you saw in the bushes. I don't think he doesn't move about that early in the day.
The mirror lied to me.
Sometimes he fishes. He might have some pufferfish.
That's true. We
Because
could.
he
go
mostly
ask.
fishes in the lake
We could go up
I'm
there.
sorry.
and
There's
fish.
a lake and the ocean.
And a river.
and a river.
Yeah.
Where
and
are
a pond.
pufferfish
And a
again?
pond.
In the ocean or in the lakes?
You're gonna roll nature or survival, whichever one is the better of your two
Sure.
skills.
Hey,
That is a 15.
Yeah, you know it's in the ocean. Ocean in the summer for
Sweet.
pufferfish. Yeah.
All right.
But
all
it's
right.
spring. So where are the pufferfish?
No, it is
It's
summer day
summer.
7.
I thought we were in spring day 7.
No.
Shit.
Gotta keep up.
I don't know my
otherwise
seasons.
it would have been the parsnips that we were harvesting.
Yeah, not strawberries and blueberries. What?
Come on.
It's all the
man.
day drinking. You got some stuff to work with.
Yeah, so you know if you would like to catch some pufferfish, that the ocean is the place for it.
Listen, I hear you on the Linus thing. I feel like we got a lot of time to pass. It's nice and early. The sun isn't hitting that hard on the beach yet. It'd be a nice time to get this contract done, get a little bit of extra cash.
You can replace those broken porcelain teacups.
Yes.
Great.
Oh, that sounds great.
All right.
So-
sweet.
Sure, absolutely.
The 3 of you are all heading to the ocean? Great. What is Cletus doing?
I guess I'll follow. I feel like I should come to the ocean.
Can I run over and just drag Cletus?
Yeah.
But I'm so small. I'm trying to.
You see, he is whittling. He is trying to give this stick shape and maybe be a little bit more artistic. And so there's this one little edge that's sticking out. It looks like he's trying to make a bird or something. And then as you grab him, he just shears off that one piece that he got right. He's kind of well, all right, I'll come. I don't know what the fuck's going on today, but
Great. You
might
guys
as well be there.
head directly south to the beach. There are some things lying around that you could pick up. Some shells, a couple urchins, you know.
Do we have the other side of the beach fixed up yet?
Yes, that is available to you.
Very good.
There's a couple worms poking out of the ground as well.
Cletus grabs one and just starts nibbling on it.
Grab a worm.
Yeah, he just starts pulling it out and just
Great. A skeletal tail pops out of the ground.
drops it. So y'all live like this. There's just ghosts everywhere. There's ghosts in your house. There's ghosts in the bush.
Yeah.
No, that's
You
a
drink.
good thing.
You make kegs of coffee every morning.
Yeah. That you can take that to the library.
For what fucking reason?
They're gonna put it on a shelf.
But they might give you a statue. Like a little owl statue.
Yeah. Like if you bring enough bone.
What does a librarian need with a bunch of bone?
They also like rocks.
It is
Is it a-
technically a museum. It
Great.
is a library and a museum with books and artifacts.
Well, I wish someone had started with that. That makes significantly more
You
sense.
said you've been to the library.
I
so-
have been there. I rented a book out. I did not go to the museum portion of this location. He starts chewing on it, just like.
The worm? Oh, okay.
It's kind of like some guys keep a toothpick in. He's kind of got it in there, just kind of nibbling. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Don't love that, Gollum.
It's
but
phallic. It looks inappropriate.
phallic.
It's a worm.
How thin is it?
It's a worm.
All
Worms look like penises. What do you mean?
I'm sorry.
Skinny,
What?
You
skinny
know,
penis.
that's interesting.
Do you think that worms don't look like dicks?
I never thought that they looked like dicks.
That's so much to
This
unpack
this
here.
is not just the Stardew non-Stardew divide.
No, this is just a you thing.
I don't know how you can look at a
kinda
worm and not be
pointy.
like, oh yeah, that's like shaped and like sort of looks like a dick.
It looks like a string.
Well, no, because it also has like a little collar too.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever looked at a worm
And been like, that looks like a dick.
Yeah.
Dicks don't have collars.
Dicks 100% have collars.
Oh, it depends if it's circumcised, okay?
A dick would have to be so long to
Some of them
proportionally
have
look like a
long
worm.
collars.
It would
and
have
some
to
of
be
them
like
don't.
a tail.
Yeah.
But dicks
Or something
have
like a
collars.
worm.
It's the pointy head that I just really can't, like, wrap my head
Pointy?
around. Yeah.
Yeah,
Worms
short
have very
head.
pointy heads so that they can dig.
They've got two mouths
Fucking
and
weirdo.
two bubbles.
What the fuck is this
Oh
game?
my
Okay.
god.
All right. I
hate
nibble.
it.
I nibble on this. I nibble on this worm as I watch the my friend's fish.
Love that for you. You guys notice that Elliot is on the beach.
It's like it's like pants.
That looks like a dick to me.
Jesus
It
Christ.
just does.
Pants. It's got like a little waistband.
I'm never gonna see worms the same after this, and I really hate that.
I know, yeah. Thank you for that gift,
We're
nerdy.
entering spring. There's about to be so many dicks on this ground, and I'm not.
Hey, Elliot, good morning.
Oh, hi. Hi, guys.
I
What's
gotta-
up? How are you doing?
You gotta teach me what you do with your hair someday. It's
Yeah.
keep it so nice.
No, L'Oreal, not a sponsor. Yeah, that
Damn.
gloss, you know, she's great.
What
I didn't even know they shipped here.
Yeah, what are you working on there, buddy?
This is gonna be the most like brilliant song you've ever heard.
Okay.
I'm like I'm branching out. I'm expanding my repertoire. So yeah, this one's about a crab.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd the last one go about the lobster?
Whoa.
You finished that one up?
No, I didn't finish that one. So I was like, man, writer's block, and so I started a new project.
Well, that's fair. No, when you get writer's block, you got to go to something different. That's what they
Yeah,
say. That's what they
exactly.
say,
I
for sure.
see you. You get it. You know what? You get it. You get me.
Have you tried rhyming crab with slab? Like a slab of rock.
Like okay, like a rock crab that like camouflages in because it's so terrified to be perceived by the world, so it has to take on the environment. No, this is good. Thank you for that. And Elliot kind of goes silent and starts like scribbling furiously.
Can I look over and just see that it's rock lobster, but just changed to crab?
Yeah, there's like a couple of spots that it's just scratched out and like written above, so it's like just been like repurposed and mashed together. But Elliot is like so engrossed.
So Elliot, you know they're gonna go fishing. How about you drop a verse of this rock crab song on us?
Yeah. You have rock crab. Where art thou? You're hiding in the slab. It's a rock. You can't tell. This rock, she's coming at you from hell. Yeah. No, that's great. That's brilliant. And Elliot just like walks straight into his house and like slams the door, and you just hear like banging and clinking on like random objects for like a beat that doesn't actually have a time signature.
Oh my
but,
god,
like,
this is Charlie Puth.
Ronnie, you got a real way with the creative spark.
Well, yeah, you know, he just listen. I'm around here a lot, you know. He sort of comes out here and wanders, and just stares at the horizon for a really long time. So I've found that if you sort of interrupt that stare, and just like redirect, it's like martial arts, you know.
Fascinating.
You somehow intuitively know that your heart meter has gone up slightly with Elliot.
Oh, I feel good about that.
Nice. Friendship.
Yeah, friendship.
You're at the beach. Where's your favorite place to fish?
I'm gonna go off the docks.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. Right outside Willie's, so just in case I need like a.
Like in his spot, or
Ooh,
like...
just beside.
Right. Okay. So
Yeah.
there's room. So
Yeah,
that he
I don't-
doesn't get
I don't want that
angry.
beef.
Yeah. Good call.
Actu-
Good call.
Hold on. Before I say that, are there any bubbles?
Roll me a d20 and add your survival.
I'm very much enjoying just the
It's a real
psychic damage.
Every time someone says anything about this world, looking at his expression.
13 plus survival, 15 total.
Unfortunately, there are no bubbles, no disturbances in the water at the moment that you can see.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna keep my eye out, but I'm gonna go.
Great.
Go ahead.
Love it. Great. Yeah, you cast your line. What about the rest of you?
Oh, I'm just here to watch. I'm not gonna.
Great.
Yeah, I'm just whittling.
I think me and the homunculus are just kind of digging in the sand looking for shells.
Great.
I'm gonna walk over to Ronnie and be like, hey, I carved these up the other day. I thought you could make better use of it than I can. And they're these like little lobster like crab cages because I know you like fishing. Yeah, it'd be nice to just have these running so that you can come here in the morning sometimes and just have something ready.
This is the most thoughtful gift I've gotten in years.
That's concerning.
Yeah, that's a little sad. It's not like your birthday or nothing.
Well, these would be worth double hearts if they were. If it was.
Very important.
Is that a currency that you all employ?
Only of the heart.
Sure thing. How many hearts do you and I have?
Hey, that's for you guys to decide.
That's an 11.
So
Okay.
there's
So
10
you're-
hearts, so
if
like
you're
we're
married.
halfway.
Yeah, you got like 5.
Oh,
yeah.
we're married?
Oh,
Okay.
Wait, no, it's 11. It's
No,
out of
there's
20,
10
out of
hearts
20.
and you roll a d20, then that would be about just over half.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at like 5.
We're friendly.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like now that we're at half hearts, I need to get you some better gifts because rock lobster traps are not.
Oh, you kidding me? This is thoughtful. This is my interests.
See, this is why I struggle with women.
This is. I'm gonna find the best lobster for us,
Oh shit.
and maybe then we can have it as like a lobster dinner.
Oh my god, that's so much protein.
You're
Yeah.
my friend, so I worry about your biceps all the time.
Oh wow.
I'm deeply
That's-
invested in your gains.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
This is the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me.
Who hurt us?
I put these in my inventory. I think we hug.
Yeah, we have.
It's like a lot of backslapping
Right.
as well. Very audible.
Can you both roll the d20s for me to see what your heart meter is?
Okay. Ooh, 14.
17?
Okay, nice. So like math, the 7 hearts, and that would be, well, say it's what, 7.5? Are they half
Yeah.
hearts?
Yeah.
I don't do the friendship stuff. in
We're
Stardew.
close friends.
We're friends. We're friends.
Yeah, you guys are.
You're
you guys
my
are
friend.
Yeah,
You're my friend.
You're my friend.
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 yeah. You guys have known each other since spring 1 day 1. You know, it's
Yeah.
been a long journey together.
When you got the farm.
When you came back from the war.
When I came back from the war.
You get a tug on your line.
Ah! Pull.
For the fishing mechanic, it's just going to be a d20 plus your survival. Yeah, because I can't do the.
Ooh, 15.
You are able to pull something out of the water, and it is a Joja cola.
It's okay, I need garbage. I'll begrudgingly stash it in my inventory.
Great, fabulous.
Oh, right, you're not even fishing for the pufferfish. You're intentionally looking for trash off the pier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
Does anyone want a cola?
sure thing. I need to put something in my stomach other than whiskey, so.
Jeez, it tastes like Joja cola.
I imagine the Joja cola to be like very aspartame though. Like
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, it's like diet.
It's not
Yeah.
great. Yeah, it's really not great. It's just kind of what's available.
All right.
you know.
He drinks it. He doesn't give a shit.
You want like a fish or something? I can catch you something.
I think you're supposed to be catching trash, aren't you? They're supposed to be catching fish.
Well,
Hey,
I'm just waiting around until 10:30 tonight, and it is currently 8 o'clock in the morning.
wait, what is your plan to do at 10:30? Just sprint through the town?
We're gonna find a child.
We're gonna find someone out.
I'm not
And
gonna
we're
lie.
gonna
I don't
interrogate
really
them.
know what we're doing today. We woke up. I picked like 60 blueberries, a single strawberry. Those things were magically teleported out of a box. I put them in. A ghost showed up and delivered mail that told us we needed to meet someone at the place that we would remember meeting them at 10:30 p.m. We then went, met the mayor. The mayor told us that Linus was sometimes in bushes, the same place where he fucks this woman that apparently I'm also having sex with.
As
We
well.
I
came
thought you
here
were doing it all
to
together.
fish trash off of a pier.
listen,
I'm lost.
This is
Marnie
at the moment.
for sure
Classic-
is into some like kinky weird shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can tell you she is.
She's ordered some stuff from me that I'm like, damn.
You are a farmer. What does that mean?
I carve stuff in my free time. I built some things.
Well, all right then.
You do. You carve things. You've been whittling.
I whittle. I don't carve. I just take a stick and I make it into a smaller stick until I need to find a new stick.
He got really close to a bird.
She broke it.
Do you want? I mean, Cirrus taught me. So if you if you want, I can probably teach you. I'm not as good as her.
God.
I mean, that can be a long-term goal. I don't know that we're going to accomplish that today.
I mean, we've
My
got
touch is
5
in.
hearts, so we could probably have like a heart event.
At the worst heart event, he fully just is like, let's do that later. That's, yeah.
Okay, you're right.
Right.
Yeah, no, there's a specific time and place that I have to interact with you.
Hey, does anyone have a fishing rod on them? I left mine on the farm.
Do I have any spares?
Give me a roll for that. Roll a d20 plus, again, survival.
Ooh. 8.
No, you got the one rod, and the rest of them they get left behind because you've upgraded. So you already have the better version, but Willie is right there. His little boathouse is right there.
Talk to Willie. All right. Hey, Willie.
Do you go inside?
Oh, he's inside.
Oh yes, no, it is working hours right now. So Willie is at his
Yeah, Willie doesn't go
Spot.
outside.
Oh, it's rank in there. All right. I'm gonna take another little clothespin and just and. Hey, Willie. Morning.
Well, good morning. How are you doing today?
So good. Do you have a fishing rod?
I sure do. All right, let me see what I've got here in this catalog. And Willie has the basic rod. He's got a steel rod. He's got iridium rod if you've got the cash for it. And a bamboo pole as well.
I've been saving up, so just give me the standard. Is good.
Great. That's probably gonna be like, I don't know, 2,000 gold.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, I mean, for the
Have you been
standard
talking
rod.
to Pierre?
I'm sorry,
Have you been talking to Pierre? Like,
Pierre. What about Pierre? Well, I mean, this, the iridium rod is like 10,000, so the standard one is 2,000.
surely he gave you some ideas. You
If
gave
you
us
want
one
the-
for free.
If you want the bamboo pole, that's only 800. Good
Yeah,
deal.
sure. I'll take it.
800 gold?
Oh my god.
Can I trail him behind, just kind of holding the decayed pufferfish, and you don't really see anything over the counter but the little hat? Just the tip of a hat.
Well, golly
then
gee,
just
it's
some
a
hands,
pufferfish.
and just the nastiest pufferfish flops onto the counter, and you just hear a voice go, "Does this help?"
Thank you. Have we met?
No, I don't care for fishing.
Oh, well, I gotta introduce you sometime because it's so much fun. There's so much you can learn from just sitting there with a rod and in your own mind and some patience,
Willie, buddy, I love you, bro. But can we? I'll take the bamboo rod.
Great, yeah, fabulous. Here's your rod. I'll take that fish. I put up a notice. So if you bring me 3 more, I've got a cash Cash reward. Yeah.
Okay, sure, great. Thank
Yeah.
you, Lily. Thank you, Lily.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you.
sure, for sure.
Have a good day. And I'm just gonna leave.
You can breathe the fresh air again. His shop is rank. And they don't let you forget it.
Do you have any idea how to use this thing?
No, I can infuse it with light though.
Damn.
What?
Or I can make
Just
it.
make everything you touch brighter.
I run into the ocean. No.
Just fall off the dock.
I stumble for a second.
The water starts gushing.
So yeah, if that helps, or I can make it smell less like fish, or
No, the first thing sounds great.
okay. I take the fishing rod and I move so fucking fast. Yes. There's so much like porcelain clattering happening, but I'm working on a fishing rod.
Where's that sound coming from?
And I hand it back, and it's just kind of wrapped in fairy lights, and I'm just like, does this help with the fishing?
Holy shit! Are you just made of magic or something?
Mostly tea.
Okay, I can believe that. And I'm gonna try to cast a line.
Fabulous. Roll me a d20.
All right. A 13 plus 0.
Yeah, no, great. Yeah, you catch a bite and you're able to pull it out. It's
Oh
not
my
like
God,
a
nice.
perfect catch, but you pull something out of the ocean, and it is another Joja cola.
Hey, for your trash.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah. So you spend the morning into the afternoon fishing. I would like both of you to just roll a flat d20 for me each.
That's a nat 20.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you get for the afternoon. You manage to get your 3 other pufferfish for sure. You also catch a couple like sardines and weirdly like 13 Joja colas, which is far more than you think you should have caught.
Spirits are not with us today.
And what
Spirits are
did
not
you
with
get?
us. 15.
15, great. So you get a couple pufferfish. You've got a good variety of, I think, pretty sure it's, pufferfish, we got sardines, we got albacore. I can't remember what's specifically summer. But like a couple of each. And you also have managed to pull out like 14 Joja colas, which has never happened to you before.
Spirits are angry.
The spirits are really angry.
Spirits are really angry.
Are you talking about the ones in the bush, or are these different spirits?
Different spirits.
Different spirits.
All right.
What?
Huh? Who knows?
Do we know enough about the spirits?
I don't know shit about the spirits, so
Yeah, we're always
I'm
learning.
relying on your
Always learning.
information.
Always.
Always.
How many pufferfish do we have at this point?
I say you probably, with that nat 20, you probably caught 4. So Willie already has 1, so you'll have 1 left over if you decide to give it to him. And you probably caught 2.
What?
I'll give you all my stuff.
Well, I
Pull
just.
it together.
Oh, I mean, like I can totally make a fish pie.
The fish
Like
pie.
a fish dinner.
That
like a
sounds
seafaring dinner.
gross. I don't like fish.
Well, that's if you don't like fish at all, then that makes sense.
But or do we have like what levels are these? Like how big? Is there any really big ones? Because we should keep those to sell.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, you mean like how many stars?
Yeah, how many stars?
Also, I'm just gonna give these pufferfish real fast.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Lily.
Do you want me to go? It's the I know it's.
Please.
Can we
Yeah.
put both of our nose clips on your nose?
Thank you.
Right. It is not yet 5 o'clock yet, so Willie is still behind the counter, and you're able to give him Thank you. I'm assuming you guys are all working together. And
Yes,
this is
yeah.
the pufferfish from my nose. Fabulous. Okay, thank you. Thank
Sorry,
you
the
so much.
fish for your
From his
note.
notes.
My notice,
notice.
yeah, that I
Notice.
posted.
Notice.
It was on Pierre's because, I want more people to fish and experience the beautiful experience of the experience.
It
Right?
is
Yeah.
a beautiful experience.
Exactly. I'm so glad that you agree. Here's 750 gold.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Thank you. Pleasure doing business as always.
Please tell me that is a direct quote from the game. I want
No.
people to experience the beautiful experience of the experience.
No, that's a Clarus original. Oh, my
Wow.
God.
Wow.
But Willie does really love fishing and believes that everyone should partake.
Good for him.
He's so wrong.
I'll bring out the gold and I'll split it out. What's 750 divided by 4?
Oh, God.
I don't mind.
Oh, I didn't do shit. You guys keep your money. I only like getting paid for work I did.
I've got my teapot homunculus kind of just diving into the ocean and like scooping up garbage in its little teapot and throwing
Incredible.
it away. I'm just playing with garbage.
I don't know.
I'm really. This town is so small. I feel like we should be able to figure out who's dumping so much trash in the ocean
Yeah, it's-
relatively quickly.
It is. It's a lot worse than it normally is. I don't know if anyone else is.
I just seem. Was there like a Joja cola truck that crashed on the road upriver or something? It just seems like there's an inordinate amount of trash on this beach.
You would know that Joja Mart closed down, so there haven't been any trucks that you've seen coming in recently.
We need to go take a look at that factory. There must be a hole in the wall or something. These
That's
colas have
odd.
got to be falling.
So that makes a lot of sense.
Into
'cause
the
they're
ocean somehow.
Next
Yeah.
to the river, and the river does lead down to the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're collecting down here,
We need to put together an environmental study.
Listen, we've
Is that
got,
a thing that y'all do? I
we've
don't
got
really know how this
Joja
works.
out of the valley, and that's what counts.
What?
We've got Joja out of the valley, and that's what counts.
Wait, Joja was a person?
No, Corp.
Corporations aren't people, as much as they.
Sure,
wanna-
And they shouldn't have the rights of people.
I agree with that. I'm just saying that you might have made the employees leave, but it seems like that product is finding its way onto your beach.
Well, the employees still live here. I mean, like Shane is.
Shane.
Is Shane doing okay? Has anyone checked on him?
No.
Good to know.
you know.
So you guys got this man fired, kicked his employers out of town, and then no one went to see if he was all right?
Well, I hope Pam is also shopping at
I
Pierre's.
offered
now.
him tea once, and he did not like it.
Yeah, he's really mean.
Yeah, he's very abrasive.
Really mean.
Yeah.
Well, we've got like 5.5 hours. I'm just saying, maybe we should go check out this factory, make sure that there's no significant leakage causing all these colas to end up in the
Joja-colas.
ocean. Yep.
No, you're right. This is
Yeah.
more than I've ever found. Like all of last year. This is.
Is the factory like walkable?
Could
Yeah,
be.
everywhere is
We
walkable.
could stop by
Environmental
Linus's
disaster.
bush on the
Yeah.
way.
We could ask Linus if he's seen anything in the bush.
Linus would have seen
So
stuff.
smart.
You're so smart.
I am not, but I appreciate you saying that.
Of course, I offer you tea.
What's giving me this today?
All right, where's Linus's bush?
Up north.
Up north,
Great.
Well, I'm following you, Captain.
by the lake.
Great.
Up north instead of down south like it usually is. Huh. So I'm gonna fall into step next to Lavari and say, I don't know what you did with that rod, but I've never been able to fish like that. Frankly, I'm not very good with wet things. Class. Fish. Fishing. Fishing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Annie. Went. Yeah.
So thank you. Let me know how I can repay you.
Yeah. No. Of course. I appreciate you letting me use the fruit and the leaves on your farm. So it's more than enough.
Anytime.
As I'm walking behind them, I'm just gonna be like, "You're doing great, Cirrus. Just keep going." And I'm gonna give you a bardic inspiration.
Oh, shit.
Nice. Okay.
I forgot we were playing D&D.
Now we're just
that-
fucking around.
That is a D8 at this level.
Oh my god, amazing!
yeah.
I'm gonna spend that bardic inspiration immediately. I don't even
Great.
know if this is a check or anything. I'm just gonna.
All right, let's do it.
I don't know if I need to roll.
Just to help me get these words out. Hey, as it. Oh fuck.
This is you using
Doing
the
great.
bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
This is before I've decided to use it, apparently. Oh, words. Yeah. I was thinking of clearing out some more space on the farm. You know, I can chop through some of the hardwood now, and there will be some more room for you to grow some more herbs and fruits, if you want. No pressure. I just thought it'd be good. And halfway through stumbling through this sentence, I'm just gonna use the bardic inspiration to hopefully make it
Okay.
Spend this, and
Okay.
it's just gonna make it better.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I can word good. I can word good.
I've never, in my entire time playing this game, seen someone go, I am uncomfortable with my own actions, so I'm just gonna use a bardic inspiration for it.
Incredible. Okay. I want.
Shut up!
I want you both to each roll a d20 to see what your hearts, your friendship hearts are at, as a starting point before this conversation.
Okay, interesting.
A 6.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So I would like to, I would like for the audience to recall your guys' first meeting, where Cirrus thought that an emerald would be a great gift, and it was not received well. Right.
Emerald?
Yeah, just a whole emerald. Like,
Yeah.
It's a great gift.
You would think. And Valvari did not know how to respond, and things were uncomfortable for your first couple weeks here living in the same town.
For some reason, when we're around each other, words don't word.
yeah, for sure. I nibbled on the emerald and broke my tooth. And
Yeah.
I kind of blamed you for that. And I'm
There was
sorry.
a dental bill that was very expensive, and like Harvey is a doctor; he's not a dentist, so you had to outsource somebody to get that fixed.
I work for these people.
However, you have a bardic inspiration, and so I would like you to please roll that die to see, to see how this relationship has grown since you guys have known one another.
Interesting. I like that. A 4.
Okay. So you guys are on similar planes where you feel like you had a really rocky start and you're still sussing each other out, right? We're not at half or one heart now. There's somewhere between 2 and 3 because you're finally feeling like you can communicate better. And so there is this awkwardness in the way that you have this back and forth, but the care and the genuineness is there. And so we're gonna interpret that how we will.
There was this one time where I noticed, just milling about the town, that her shop was a little overwhelmed with just like business, and so offered out to help for the day.
Great.
And broke so many teacups, but we had such a good time.
The intention was so good. You do not fit in my shop.
No. But the extra help meant that you were able to sell more tea and make a profit despite the broken teapots. And so you've come to this understanding and are wanting to work together and spend more time together. But you're really bad at it, apparently.
It was a great lesson in how you can financially succeed if you have unpaid labor.
Yeah. If you have volunteers or interns, absolutely.
My time is worth nothing.
Cletus is gonna pull. What's your character's name? Ronnie. Cletus pulls Ronnie aside and is like, "You know what's weird? I feel like those two could fuck any second, but you and I have a stronger relationship than they do at this point, and that's very odd to me."
Well, I mean, the tension has to be there because you need something to build upon. But that's not until like 8 hearts. So.
If you have enough tension, you might snap though. So I hope they just fucking let some of it out soon.
The dice will let us know whether or not that happens. So, are you guys looking for Linus first, or are you going to Joja Mart? You're going to Linus, right?
I think Linus is on the way to Joja Mart, kind of. If we go up and then over.
Up, yeah, and around.
Would we? Where is he right now?
I'm going to assume that Linus is near his tent.
Spider-Man.
You are the DM. He's whatever you say.
Yeah, Linus is near his tent.
Superb.
Yeah.
We could stop at Joja Mart first, because that's up and then over.
Someone's gonna be like, Linus on summer day 7 is actually in this spot at 5 o'clock. Like, it's gonna happen. Someone is gonna know.
Everyone, feed the algorithm gods.
Yeah, please comment. Please let me have it. Let me have it. Yeah. So Linus is just hanging around, staring at the river near his tent.
Oh man, this guy's got a tent.
What do you
That's good
have?
living. Yeah, you don't need to know about that. Hey, Linus!
Oh, hello.
My name's Cletus.
Nice to meet you, Cletus. What you doing?
Well, you been delivering mail in the bushes?
Mail? No, I don't deliver mail. There was one time you think that I left a letter for somebody with a gift, but that was a long time ago and I can't remember.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah.
That is 18.
Great. Yeah, Linus is like, I'm pretty sure I did that once, but it wasn't important enough to really give it any stock, and you don't think that he is deceiving you in any way.
All right, well, what are you doing in the bushes, Linus?
Well, I live outside. So I look for food and blackberries or salmon berries.
Mayor made it sound like you were doing sexual things in the bushes.
I'm sorry. Mayor Lewis
Well, he implied
said that about me? What? Let me just tell you about
Mayor Lewis
Lewis.
implied that the two of you had sex in a bush.
Yes.
If you and the mayor are involved in a romantic relationship,
I
and
would
he
not
lives in
cross
that big,
Marnie in that way. No, I don't want to be about. She scares me. I'm not looking to. Oh no.
That's interesting because you're getting with Marnie.
Occasionally, yeah, we have an ongoing arrangement.
Yeah, Marnie can do
Mayor.
whatever Marnie wants, but
So are you
Good
saying
for
that
Marnie.
the only thing stopping you and the mayor from having a romantic relationship is your fear of Marnie?
look, I'll try anything once except cross Marnie.
All right. Why did we come to him again?
I'm so
I feel
sorry.
like there was more information
Have
we
you
needed here.
seen anything in the bushes
Yeah.
around recently, aside from like
Oh,
a salmon
ghosts.
berry
Gross.
or a blackberry?
Have you seen a ghost in the bushes delivering the postal service?
I can't say I've seen any ghosts. I think I saw this like shadowy guy. I saw some bushes
with
rustling.
like a jaggedy slash in the upper third of the body?
Near the community center.
Oh!
The community center.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
We've got a
Go to the
community center?
community center.
Yeah, that's why Joja Mart closed.
Yeah.
Because of the shadow being at the community
Because of the
center?
community center, it got
And
repaired.
Those weird little creatures.
The ones that look like apples.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? Wait. I think
Like
that I was out of
big
town when
apples.
this happened.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me that they repaired the community center, and so a company that had a factory in town left?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
told him to fuck off.
Yeah, it's strengthened the community.
The community center
I
got
understand.
rebuilt
I
by
understand.
tiny little apples.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we defeated
Yeah,
capitalism
the
through the power of
forest
friendship.
spirits. Yeah, they
Yeah.
rebuilt it and they put some stars on a board. And
It was honestly, it was really quick of us to have gotten it done.
there was a
just by
beautiful
winter.
song and everything.
I really thought this was a farming simulator game, but apparently Stardew Valley is way weirder than I thought.
It's so much more.
It's magic.
Yeah, no, yeah. I've been finding a lot more of these Joja colas in the bushes too.
Yeah, aren't they
that's-
gross?
In the bushes.
They're everywhere.
All right, we need to get to
Disgusting.
that factory.
Yeah.
We gotta-
We were just fishing and we found like almost 30 between two of us.
Oh. I don't fish that often, but that seems high.
Yeah, it was unexpected. Have we've finished the community center, so there's I'm talking to you, Clarus. So we can hop on the mine track and just jump on over to behind the
Yeah. Yeah.
to the library.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I thought we were going to the factory.
well, it's underneath,
Sure.
so you can walk up.
I'm following you.
Right.
I'm just gonna take Linus's hand and be like, "You were so insightful. Thank you so much," and float him over like a little blackberry tea.
Oh my gosh, thank you. This is such a beautiful gift. Thank you.
Of course, Linus. You're always welcome in the tea shop.
He is like warming his hands and like smelling it, and has very much enjoyed this gift from you.
Oh yay! I skip off.
To the mine cart? Question mark. Is that
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can. I mean, I don't want to go into the mines, but the fastest way is to ride the mine carts.
Let's do it.
So if we go into the mines just on the front, and then
Maybe that's where we're meeting the
Go.
person at 10:30. Because they had the scrawlings of a child, and one thing I do know is that the children yearn for the mines. I was gonna get it out, but you laughed before I did.
Wow. You just had to do that. Yeah. Fuck. You guys get on the minecart to Joja Mart. Well, I guess to the closest stop is
library.
right? What starts with a C?
Clint's.
Clint's. Yeah. So you-
Fucking
Clint.
Yeah. You
The
guys
worst
arrive at
thing-
Clint's. Yeah.
The worst thing about going to the mines is having to sell things to Clint.
Luckily, Clint is not there because it is past 5 o'clock.
Thank God.
So you don't have to deal with Clint. You walk past his house, just locked up tight.
Hate Clint.
I get it. I hear you.
All the friends hate Clint.
All the homies
All the
hate
homies hate
Clint.
Clint.
And you walk into Joja Mart. There is a hole where the door was that's like broken up. You guys have kind of seen that it is ever since they moved out, got out of town. The buildings kind of look the same, decrepit, dark. The door that just has a big hole where it used to be. And when you go inside, there are empty shelves as far as the eye can see.
I'm gonna scroll through my inventory and go to my sword, which I can make glow. This is my magic.
Love that. All right. Are you looking for anything in particular? Are you looking actively for anything?
I would love to. Yes, I would like to look for. I guess in the. I'll go like into the storage rooms and see if there's
Great.
like things there. Go into the back.
Great. Yeah.
Can I investigate the door and why the door was it ripped off, or did they take it with them, or did it fall to the elements? Like, why is the door of this building gone?
So the door looks like it has kind of weathered away by the elements, but overnight. There's no scorch marks. There's nothing that looks like it was blown up or like ripped away. It just looks like decay.
Y'all, I think someone cast blight on this door, or something like it. It looks like it just rapidly disintegrated without any of the telltale signs of lichen or...
I've always just assumed that the apples got angry.
What?
Yep.
Is that a local gang, or...
Nope.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Sort of.
There are these things called Junimo. They're a little temperamental sometimes.
Yeah, like
But they mean well.
apples.
And they've got little.
apples, but
You're
arms and
telling me
legs. And they
you're
don't-
telling me they mean well, but your
sometimes they
first
get-
thought when
they
you
can
see
be
that the door of this
scarred.
building has been destroyed is that the apples did it.
Joja ruin this valley. We had to get them out.
You guys keep saying that. How exactly did they ruin this valley? It seemed like they were mostly just making cola.
Pierre could barely put produce on the shelves.
What does a cola company have to do with produce?
Well, they
No,
also...
it was like a superstore.
Yeah, it was like a...
Oh,
Corporations.
what?
Corporations.
Big old corporation.
Oh, so they were bringing outside food into Stardew Valley.
Yeah, taking over small businesses.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Low
Well,
prices.
that I can get on board with.
The
pushing them
Lari,
out.
the tea store, they tried to shut it down. They filed injunctions.
Against what?
The tea
The tea.
For what?
to stop. I don't know why you're having trouble grasping here.
Well, my understanding of an injunction is that there has to be something to injunct upon.
Yeah, to stop the tea.
Yeah,
Stop the flow of the
I
tea.
have no idea.
Yeah, he came into my shop and was just like, "You stop doing tea," and I was like, "Tea's all I do.
Corporate threats?
Corporate threats."
Mm-hmm.
What? I'm sorry. I understand why the apples attacked this store then.
Do we notice anything about the blast marks or just whatever it is?
No, it looks like nature just took its course really, really, really fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's nothing like we've seen in the mines.
No.
Okay.
You are investigating the storage room?
Yes.
Right.
Sorry, that's gonna be in my brain now forever.
Yeah.
You see boxes of Joja Cola, and it is the only product that is still left
Sus.
in this store. And there's tons of them. And some of them have not been touched, and some of them have been ripped to shreds.
Huh. Mm-hmm. Can I check out, bring my glowing sword a little bit closer, and can I check, like, to see what might have caused this? Does it seem like it's ripped by, like, human hands, or are there, like, claw marks?
Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
Investigation check.
Does it look like little apple hands?
Can I crack one open and pour it out and just see
Ooh,
that it
okay.
matches with what I understand Joja
Yeah.
Cola to be?
The first one that you open up and dump out looks like Joja Cola. And the second one that you open up and dump out looks like a thicker version.
Viscous.
What did you roll?
23.
23. It looks like someone took claws and did not open the boxes or the cans with fingers like you would normally like pop open a tab. It seems like they were slashed into.
Alright.
Okay.
Odd.
I'm gonna give it a little taste. I'm gonna do a little.
Of the thicker Joja Cola.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste great. It's like it was Joja Cola, but there's something wrong about it. And I'd like you to roll a Constitution save for me.
Okay, yeah. This is what I get for drinking my calories. It's 8 plus 14.
14. Okay. You feel a little nauseous, but it passes fairly quickly.
Yeah, that ain't right. That's worse than I remember.
When did you guys say you shut this place down?
Around the end of winter?
So, like, a week ago?
It's summer.
Oh, no, I keep thinking it's
Jesus
spring
Christ.
7.
It's spring in the real world.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
We finally have a nice weather. Yeah, I think that Cleves is like, well, cola should last for, decades. That shit doesn't really decompose, so if there's something wrong with it, there's something wrong with it.
Could have been a bad batch, maybe? I mean, I don't really think they're being sued over their safety practices. The FFA.
and what does the FFA stand for?
Food
Mm-hmm.
Factory Association.
Okay. All right.
Well, you know what? I think the next thing we need to do is go to the headquarters of the FFA and talk to them about what's going on here in your town.
We should write them a letter. And then they'll write us a letter back.
And they'll get delivered by a ghost.
Well, No, I guess the thing is working. Just kidding. It's like, the bus isn't working, but no. Pam is once again gainfully employed.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
very
You
good.
do know that the bus is running, and you have probably each taken it a handful of times. Maybe, maybe you two more often than you, because it can be dangerous.
Creature attacked you. Boss, I'm not sure where to go from here. What are we trying to do right now?
This investigation has taken some time through dinner. It is starting to approach 9 o'clock.
Shit. Are we gonna get ready to sprint through town and try to find someone? No, wait, no. It might be Crobus. Might be Crobus.
Crobus? With his little
Crobus.
jaggedies.
Yeah.
That's the
Jaggedy
little
jaggedies.
thing that's in the sewer, right?
That's a little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
he's a little guy.
He's friend-shaped.
What?
He's friend-shaped. He's friend.
Are you implying that there are people who are not friend-shaped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shame.
Yeah.
Clint.
Wow, that's a,
Clint.
Yeah.
Clint is not friend-shaped.
that is a cynical view you have of the world, but all right.
No, I think I just read people well.
I think Shane just, he just needs some therapy, maybe.
And Clint's evil.
Clint's evil.
Yeah, that man's pure evil. Yeah.
Clint.
Well, all right then. Shall we go hunt down a ghost?
I don't think he's a ghost.
He's not. We're just gonna talk to
You
Crobus.
just
He's
said
not
that
a
you
ghost.
could not just. This was about 7 hours ago now. You told me that you could shove your hand directly through his middle.
That doesn't make
Yeah.
someone a ghost.
What? The fuck it doesn't.
He's just a little guy.
What does it make him if not a ghost?
I put my hand into
A
the
critter.
teapot.
That's not a person. That's a teapot.
It has a little face and it talks and moves and thinks.
Okay, but you and I both know that you made that teapot.
Do you know this?
People make their children.
Let's go talk to the little guy.
All right.
Before we go, I'm gonna try to see if I can hack out one of the freezer sections in the back with my axe and just be like, oh, I wonder if this is something I can use back on the farm.
Like, take the freezer?
Yeah, for like flowers and stuff.
Great.
Restoration.
Yeah, roll an attack roll.
What would that even be? Oh yeah. Ah.
Oh, good almost.
This is 16.
16, yeah. You're able to knock this fridge from its whatever's binding it to the wall, the hinges, whatever it is. So yeah,
Nice.
you can take this refrigerator with you. Put it in your backpack.
Cold brew,
Just
nice.
shove it into your back.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
disappears. The backpack opening is about this big, but the fridge just melts into your bag.
More cold brew.
Mm-hmm.
And also some flowers.
Yeah.
12 hour.
Where are we looking for Crobus?
Can we do some sort of like history check and see kind of like where we usually tend to see him?
Yeah, I will say that the note said specifically, meet me in the same place you found me the first time.
Oh, so
Where do you find Crobus the first time?
sewers?
It's your almost memories of a thing that you experienced. So
So long ago.
So many times.
So many times.
Doesn't he pop up like by the mine?
All four of you, everyone can roll me a history check.
16.
26.
I'm so stupid. 5.
So, as one who found the note, it took you a second to remember, because you didn't realize that this might have been Crobus. But the first time that you remember meeting Crobus was in the bush beside the community center for that one little quest you did in the winter.
Oh, we gotta go to the community center. You can meet the little apples.
sure thing. Whatever you say. Yeah, we'll go meet the community center apples.
Just be nice.
Be,
Sure thing.
be so
To
chill.
I will.
I
When have you ever seen me not be
I
chill?
send you over chamomile tea.
Thank you. God, I'm not gonna lie. Is there a public restroom at this community center? You keep giving me tea, and I need to urinate like a motherfucker.
Me too. The coffee's caught up with me.
We don't do that
I don't.
in this
I don't
world.
The tea gives you
remember
guidance
ever.
on finding a bathroom.
Well, I'm gonna just
Okay.
piss in the back of this Mart then, since nobody works here. You guys go on ahead. I'll meet you at the train car. And I just kind of unzip in the corner, and
What? It's not at the train car. It's at the community center.
I thought we were taking the trip from mine car to
Do
the
you know how to get there?
Why would I know that?
You've worked here for at this
This
point.
is the first time I've ever spent any time in town. I've been to her house, and I've been to
Incredible.
Marnie's bedroom, and those are the two places I go.
Holy
That
shit.
checks out.
Marnie's
Running
barn.
in
I
your
hang out with
world.
the animals in Marnie's
Where
barn.
else do
Great.
you go?
I've never been to the community center. Did not exist the last time I was
Where'd
here.
you get that puffer fish?
Fishing in a different town in the winter.
Oh.
Yeah, the
Different hemisphere.
The puffer fish go south for winter.
Yeah, for sure.
Famously.
Yes.
Yes.
So they go to a beach just south of here.
So we're heading to the community center?
Community center.
Great. You get there a little bit early just to make sure that you're on time. Doesn't take the full 90 minutes to walk there.
I'll shake some bushes as we go.
Great.
Also, see if there's any berries.
Great.
That lines
No
stuff.
berries, but a Joja cola falls out of the bushes.
Oh my god.
Another one?
It's too many.
Another one.
The clock
to do it to
strikes 10:30 precisely.
Do we see any shadows anywhere?
Just the community center and the bushes surrounding it.
I think it was behind the bush.
I start
That we meet
crawling
him.
through the bushes. I say, hold on, guys, I've got this. I'm great at crawling through bushes.
And you bump into a shadowy figure who has been hiding in the bush beside the community center.
Guy!
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you guys got my note. Do you have some time?
Yeah,
Yes,
for you.
okay, thanks. It's
Anything for you.
really nice to see you. It's been a minute since you've been in the sewer, so I was getting a little bit lonely. But I have some really bad news. Hi, I'm Crobus, by the way. I don't think that we've met.
No, hi there. I'm Cletus.
Hi.
Our names are very similar.
They're very similar, and that just happened because you've never met me before, so it's just a weird coincidence.
Well, no, we were named separately by different people. It's not because we haven't met.
Wait, does Crobus just like the world only exists because Crobus looks at it?
Yeah, if it's not in my eyeline, it doesn't exist. That's how things.
Crobus
Where?
doesn't have object permanence.
No.
No, playing with the name.
I was like, I just put my hands in front of my face.
I don't know, but you got any void mayonnaise?
Sorry, what was that?
You got any void mayonnaise?
We have wood mayonnaise.
Void
Do we-
mayonnaise.
Can we check our inventory?
Yeah,
You
everyone.
go see Marnie all the time. Do you have any mayonnaise?
For Marnie?
Yeah,
I don't know if that's
I
what
Not all the
Crobus is
eggs.
asking for.
You can
No,
roll
not
to
that.
see if
Oh
you
my
have
God.
any void mayonnaise.
Not that.
Just a
D20,
D20.
5 D20?
Yeah, just a D20.
Okay. Just a 10.
Oh yeah, the DC was 10, so yeah, you've got void
Oh,
mayonnaise
shit.
in your bag.
You know what? I do. It's a
Oh
little
my god,
old.
can I have that? Yeah,
I
please
picked
give
it
that.
up.
Yeah, oh my god, thank you. Yeah, oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm just gonna put that in my bag. Okay, so I've called you here today because there's something really bad happening in Skull Cavern, and you guys know me, I'm a shadow, and I'm also still friends with all my shadow friends, even though sometimes you guys fight in the mines, but it's fun because somehow they still survive and they come back to life, so I'm assuming it's not that bad. But recently, the shadow people, my friends, have started like disappearing like permanently. Like normally, like you guys will kill them and then they'll come back a little bit later, right? Yeah, they're like gone. Like some of my friends are just like gone. And the last time that we all saw them was in Skull Cavern, and I think there's something really weird going in there, guys.
Oh shit! Do you want us to look into it?
I would like. I have a reward if you can find them and like figure out what's going on. Because, there's only so many of us left, and if we go extinct, that's probably bad for the ecosystem of the caves.
Yeah. If things are disappearing, then we should check it out.
Absolutely. For you, Crobus, we do it for free, right?
I know you guys fight, but they are my friends.
Yeah.
Skull Cavern is
It's scary, I know.
dangerous.
I know.
I'm a tea shop owner.
Oh, well, here, do you want these boots?
And
Love some boots.
Crobus hands you the +3 defense boots.
Oh,
+3?
+1 AC for wearing them.
they are perfect. They're big purple rubber boots.
Yes, they are purple boots, exactly.
They're big purple rubber boots, and I offer Crobus in return some void tea.
God, I've never had void tea before. This
Oh my god, how did you make it change color like that?
I heard that they liked it, so I thought that they might enjoy it.
It's just like a really dark tea that just has like sparkles in it.
It's mostly glitter.
It looks like a galaxy.
Oh, that's so neat.
Yeah, so I gotta get back to the sewers. You guys know that's just where I am always. So, if you could do that, if you could figure that out, that'd be great, and I'd appreciate it.
Just before you go,
Yeah,
Crobus,
yeah.
what if the answer is just that they are ghosts and they're going back to, they are already dead?
Hey.
Well, the ghosts are different than the shadows.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, the ghosts are a different species than us shadows.
Can you elaborate a little bit more on what you mean when
Well,
you
yeah,
say
like,
that?
I was, like, born a shadow, right? Like, a shadow is who I am.
Uh-huh.
And a ghost was born a ghost. So they're ghosts. And they have, like, ectoplasm and solar essence.
I regret asking you to elaborate. We will go and find out what is happening in Skull Cavern.
Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. 'Cause, no one else really knows that I'm down in the sewers. So, yeah.
We gotta visit you more often.
Yeah, I would really like that. Yeah, thanks. Okay, well, that's kind of all I got.
Hey, thanks for coming to us with this.
Yeah, no,
Thanks for trusting
just like
us.
worried about my friends, and Skull Cavern's already super dangerous. If there's something that's like more dangerous, like, it might hurt people.
And
All right.
oh god, we have to wake up early to go to the Skull Caverns. We gotta like wake up early and run to the bus.
Probably like
What?
6 o'clock.
Yeah, like first thing in the morning.
Isn't that when we usually wake up?
For you, maybe.
No, I mean, doesn't they caw at 6 a.m.?
Yeah, but it takes time to brew the coffee.
Yeah.
Check
Get the day started.
how
I
the
have never
spirits
once
are feeling.
seen this woman brew coffee. I have seen her leave her house with a keg of coffee that seems to have been brewed already. So I think that you're going to be fine. I think it's going to be prepared in the morning. That one brings the tea kettle with us. We're going to have a little green tea in the bus on the way there. I think we're going to be just fine.
Oh, hopefully I can help. I have to run, but before I go, here's I've heard that you guys really like these.
And he hands out a miner's treat to each of you.
Yay!
Which is just going to be a greater healing potion.
Nice.
Greater?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, we're on level 6.
You might need it.
Anyways, yeah, that's all I got. So yeah, if you can, I don't know, figure out what the hell's going on, that'd be awesome. I'll be where I usually am. Okay, bye.
And Crobus literally disappears.
Bye, Crobus.
I want to learn how to do that.
Well, if we're going to have to be up early, I feel like perhaps getting some
Early
shut-eye is the way to go.
Oh, but the day's still so young. Fine. No, you're right.
All right,
You're right.
you
You're
do
right.
what you want. I'm gonna go to bed, and he just walks into the woods, disappears.
Fantastic.
I mean, I might if we're going to Skull Caverns, we have to be prepared. Is anyone really good at cooking?
Yeah, I can whip up some stuff.
Yeah. Well, we should maybe have like a couple of
Make some provisions.
provisions.
No,
Get
good
ready to
thinking,
go.
good thinking.
And I mean, I've spent some time in Skull Caverns since we opened up that area and the bus came back. It's gonna be hard. Like, it's dangerous, you know?
Yeah.
So any sort of preparation. I don't know why I'm looking at you.
I'm not here. I
Any
Cletus
sort
is
of,
already asleep in a hammock.
Let's prepare together. And hey, since we all need to leave together, I know you've been on the farm. You live a ways in town, right? Do you maybe wanna sleep in do you wanna spend the night on the farm?
It would make leaving in the morning so much easier.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be nice.
Exactly. I hear sleeping on the floor is good for your back. So
lumbar, yeah.
lumbar. I'll be on the floor.
Feeling awkward.
My character's not even there, and I feel awkward right now.
Yeah, I'll be on the floor. I'll see you there. So somehow I've drank so much coffee I still got the speed, so I'm just gonna start walking back.
Great. Love that.
See you, Crobus. Love you, Crobus.
I'm gonna head back to the farm. I'm gonna take about an hour, and I'm gonna farm some rocks.
Great. Love that.
I want some extra rocks in my inventory.
Gotcha. Okay, I see what you're doing. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm picking up what I'm
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I get you. All right, you all head to bed, and in the morning I will let you all think on 2 different supply items that you might want to bring, and I will let you roll for what you kind of already had that you can use from your inventories to whip something together before we head out in the morning. We're about to take a short break. See you when we get back.